Good morning. It's Monday morning, about 7:30, and I just got finished setting up. I hiked back into pretty much the thickest part of the property that I shot the bear off of and those two does. Several deer trails converge back here, and I'm kind of sitting on top of a little finger of ridges here. There's a creek about 125 yards in front of me, and another one probably 150 yards behind me. It's pretty challenging to get back in here because crossing the creek, it gets really steep on both sides and super thick, so it's noisy coming in and out. The wind was okay for the spot. The bedding area is actually behind me. You can see where turkeys have been back in here the last couple of days. I could hear them on the roost when I was walking in, a couple 100 yards away, starting to yap at each other. They've been tearing the ground up. Looks like they've been picking at acorns and stuff. He was down here at 11 or 12 yards for 15 minutes probably. It gives me a little bit of confidence in this spot for sure. That's two cubs, and there's a sow. Then there's three cubs in here somewhere, and she's huge. It's the only time I get nervous around black bears is with sows with cubs. If they hang out here for too long, I'm sure I'm going to see the mom soon. They keep looking back over the clear cut, like she's going to follow them through. Turkeys. Sometimes you can whistle them in just by mimicking kind of a kiki It's not perfect, but it works. That's pretty cool. That super loud hen that was cutting up like crazy. I think she was the one that flew up in that tree. That was pretty cool. Hope you guys learned something new. Don't be afraid to try stuff. You don't need a turkey call. You just have to sound enough like a turkey to pique their curiosity. They came right up over here looking for me. Good morning. November 22nd. This morning I came back in here to where I hung my saddle up yesterday. The wind direction switched a little bit, but the thermals are still lifting my scent up and kind of over the top of this hill behind me. The predominant wind is supposed to be between 5 and 6 miles an hour, going right down to the creek bottom, which I was actually kind of looking forward to because this bedding area behind me be blowing the scent out of there. My thought was a buck might come cruising this power line, scent checking the bedding area. Lord willing, we'll have another eventful sit like we had yesterday. It feels right today. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's just that morning where it feels like a buck is going to come cruising by any second. That was chaotic for a second. I saw a deer bomb down this hill and went in below me, followed the creek up, and that doe came right up here, right where that young buck came in yesterday. I wasn't sure if I was going to shoot her or not, but the more I looked at her, the better she looked. So when she started to get kind of spooky as she came up the hill, I could hear more steps behind her, and I thought, well, maybe a buck's after her. And a young doe popped over the top here in front of me and ran right across. So I'm watching that doe while this doe's here starting to watch me, because I was fiddling with getting the shotgun up and ready to point to shoot her. And to my right, a doe is running up across this little clearing in front of me. And I could hear more steps, and then I started to hear grunting. Well, this little spike buck pops up behind this doe, and he's grunting and carrying on and doing his thing. I tried to get the camera on him. This doe was already real spooky, and when I was getting ready to shoot her, she starts turning around and running down the hill. I think I got the camera on in time to actually shoot her, but I'm not sure what it looked like after that. She didn't make it easy on me. I knew she couldn't have gone far. Just ran into the nastiest stuff. Nice doe. I'm glad she stopped before she hit the creek right there. It could have got worse. I brought my one-step aider. It's a one-step aider, but it's also a great doe drag too. This hill is going to be a bear getting back up there. I'd rather do it now than later in the day. Is anybody in good enough shape to drag a deer? I don't know. She made me work for it though. Whew. Time to get back in the tree. It's just a little after 11, and I think I'm gonna pack it up and get out of here. I just keep thinking about how much work I've got to do with this doe. After that buck came down and he left, I haven't seen anything else. The wind's starting to get up too, so it's probably a good time for me to crash and drag that deer around. I'll be making a bunch of noise for sure doing that, so this spot is hot, and it'll still be good when I come back in here on Thursday, I think. Good morning, it's November 25th. Yesterday I went back into the spot I shot that doe, and we hung a ladder stand. I brought a friend with me. Unfortunately, we got skunked. I realized that after shooting that doe, I never shot a actual closer. I'm gonna keep filming the rest of the season, but with holidays coming and going, and we're gonna be doing some traveling, I gotta get back to work and get a lot of stuff done before Christmas. So I'm not gonna have the same time to put into these videos. I'll still be hunting and I'll still be filming them, but the production side of things might have to wait until later this year. This will probably be the last video that you guys see for a little while. I still have one buck tag. There's still a lot of hunting left to be done. I wanted to say that I appreciate all the support that the channel's got. This is my first year filming my own hunts, and we'll be trying to improve things even more before turkey season and get ready for that in the springtime. But I've enjoyed sharing all these hunts with you guys. So as always, guys, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching, and God bless.